Hi, Jen Gilchrist here, your Soul Success Mentor. And I'm going to be doing a reading today for October 3rd through Sunday, October 9th. And wow, it feels like we've just been through such a huge transition the last couple of months, especially. And it really feels like the clarity is starting to land in, that maybe you're feeling more aligned with what your deeper soul's calling is. And it's really fun to start to see that movement and the action and the ideas start to click into place and start moving forward. So I am going to do a reading to help guide spiritual and heart-centered entrepreneurs in really finding that alignment with their deeper soul's calling. So today I'm working with the Angels and Mermaids deck from Doreen Virtue. And we're going to get some messages that are going to really support all of us in moving forward. See what they have today. Awesome. Yes. So this is a great validation. It says, yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So this is amazing, right? So the last couple of months, last 6 weeks or so at least, has been a lot about reevaluation. It's been a lot about just kind of taking the time to retreat, right? During the retrograde and all of the different things that were going on astrologically speaking, it was a time for really going back in deeper and figuring out what things need to shift in our life, what things need to be let go of, what action can now be taken moving forward. And so this card is just a great validation that yes, all of the information that you're getting is indeed in alignment, and it's time for you to begin to take action accordingly. So that is amazing. Beautiful. Make a wish. I love this card. It says this is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. And so this is really about, it has a lot to do with having faith. It has to do with finding your alignment. It has to do with finding clarity of your deeper desires, right? So when you make a wish, it's really about really holding a strong focus and intention on what it is that you actually desire to create next, right? It's not just happenstance. It's about co-creating with yourself, with the universe, those things that are really, 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 truly your deeper desires. And so this right here is, yes, take action accordingly. But if there's anywhere that feels like, yeah, but is that too big? Or how am I going to do that? Or I'm not sure if that's right. Yes, it's right. And go ahead and set that intention and keep your sights higher on those goals that you've created, and really ask the universe for support. Ask God and the angels for your support. And it's really up to us to hold that clarity of intention, right? Of that vision, of that deeper desire. And I'm feeling like you can even possibly do a vision board if you'd like, right? Something to start to gain that clarity and something to give you every day to really be thinking about and holding space for that which you're wanting to create. And then asking for the universe's support and then following your action steps. It feels like really holding true. So far we've got, yes, you're on the right track. It's about starting to take action and holding that higher intention of what it is you're creating. Okay, see what the last card is. Make a decision. If you're feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. So this is beautiful. So some of you might have had a lot of ideas. Some of you might have, sort of pieces of the puzzle, but aren't totally clear yet, right? This always happens when we're making a shift and a change. There's oftentimes this period of this kind of cloud of confusion or a fog of confusion that happens before we begin to start to have the clarity. It's really important to begin to take the action steps though. Start to take the steps 1 or 2 at a time, even if you don't have the complete picture, because the clarity and the illuminating path will begin to come before you, and before you know it, you'll be well on your way. Now, if you have multiple ideas, this is asking you to really make a decision. Now, I know the last 6 weeks or so especially has really been about a lot of endings and beginnings, whether that's in relationship, with jobs, with housing situations, with all kinds of changes have been being calling us to let go, to make more room. So if there's something that you haven't let go of, or if there's something that you haven't quite decided to let go of and move forward with, this is now the time to start to really be clear on what is that bigger vision that you have for yourself, and make a decision and just take 1 or 2 steps at a time. And how you can do that is really ask for signs, of course, for validation, but I feel like you already know what to do, right? And you know what you want to do, right? So now it's just about really aligning with aligning with your desires, those higher level desires, and not the fear. So if you have something that you're stuck on, sometimes you can tune into, okay, what actually brings me more in alignment with what I want to have? You know, notice if you're making your decisions from a fear-based place. Like, are you compromising on what you actually want because you're afraid that it's too big what you're asking for, or that you're afraid that you don't know how you're going to do it, or maybe you're afraid that you can't do it alone, right? Be aware of when you're making this decision to do it from a really aligned place of high havingness, of really not compromising or watering down that which you desire, right? I've noticed that I had that come up for me recently when I was going through a big shift in manifestation. And it was like, oh, I'm really at a place where noticing of if I'm making a decision out of fear, or out of not even fear, out of a compromise sometimes, where we're compromising ourselves and our bigger vision. So just notice and just tap into aligning with that larger vision, trusting that it's there, asking for the support, taking 1 or 2 steps at a time, okay? So this is a beautiful week. It's kind of like we're still in a little bit of contemplation. We're starting to get to that clarity, and we're being asked to move forward 1 step at a time, okay? So today I have a very special announcement I'd like to announce to all of you. I made it a couple of days ago, but I thought I'd share it here on the reading as well. I felt really inspired to create something that I haven't done in a very long time, which is offer a 75-minute one-on-one Soul's Calling activation session with me. Now this is special because I generally only do packages of like 3 months, 6 months, or year-long packages when I work with people one-on-one at this point. But I really felt called, like I kept waking up from my dreams in the morning with this idea, and I thought, you know, I'm going to offer 6 spots of these 75-minute sessions, and these are for people who are really feeling that inner nudging that they know the time is now, whether you're already in your spiritual-based business or your purpose-driven business, or you know it's time to start to shift into that if you've been getting those messages, or maybe you already are, but something is shifting and up-leveling to that next level of leadership where you're being called to take your message out to wider audiences. I would love to offer you this session. I'm going to be doing it's an aura reading. If you've never had one, they're amazing. They're fun all the time. I do them usually as one of my sessions in my coaching packages. I work intuitively with my clients. I do a lot of intuitive coaching as well as healing work, transformation work. But this particular session, we're going to take a look at, where are you? Where are you going? These are amazing to help clear the fog and really ground and illuminate the path of what you're creating next for yourself. So we'll look at where you are now, what you're creating, and then we'll do some healing work to help ground your new path for the highest outcome. And so you can have that confidence and clarity in what steps to take. And we're also I'm going to share with you, I always love working with the angels, so we're going to do some clearing work as well as the reading. I'm going to introduce to you 2 angels that are specifically here helping you in this transition right now, so that you begin to communicate with them and get your own divine guidance and action steps so that you can take this out into the world, because the world really, really needs your message, and they need it now. Your people are waiting for you, and it would be my honor to support you in this. So again, I've got 6 spots available, only needs to be completed before October 22nd. So I'm going to put a link here below. Feel free to check out the link there, and you can book directly through it if it feels like that is your aligned next step. All right, look forward to talking with you soon, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.